I was the youngest of 10. And now my father was a very strict man. I never courted, I never had a young man, I was never allowed out. But he'd get me between his knees and he'd say, come here, you're the youngest of 10. 5 girls and 5 boys, but they're all married. But I want you to listen to me. I want to warn you, when you grow up, the songs that I'm learning, you will be true when you grow up and take warning by them. My father. When you get married, he said, and you have any children, more so sons, don't do what this woman's done when I'm going to sing to you. And that song then, that's, my father's been there 25 years. That song then was 100-year-old, see? And he said, now, when he did say it, there was a lady that lived in York. That was she. That was the woman. If I had children, I should be kind to them and don't do what that cruel mother done. That's the way he put it, see? Well, that's how my father told me. There was a lady that lived in York, all alone and alone, yo. She proved a child be her own father's clerk, down by a greenwood side, yo. As she was a-walking down her father's lawn, all alone and alone, yo, she thought 3 times that her back would be broke, down by a greenwood side, yo. As she was a-walking down her father's lawn, all alone and alone, yo, she said, Honourable Mary, pity me, down by a greenwood side, yo. As she was a-walking down her father's lawn, all alone and alone, yo, there 3 fine sons they were born, down by a greenwood side, yo. She pulled out a long penknife, all alone and alone, yo, and there she took away their 3 lives, down by a greenwood side, yo. Years went by and one summer's morn, all alone and alone, yo, she saw 3 boys, they were playing bat and ball, down by a greenwood side, yo. Oh, my fine boys, if you were mine, all alone and alone, yo, sure I'd dress you up in silk so fine, down by a greenwood side, yo. Oh, mother dear, when we were yours, all alone and alone, yo, you did not dress us in silk so fine, down by a greenwood side, yo. You pulled out your long penknife, all alone and alone, yo, and there you took away our 3 lives, down by a greenwood side, yo. Oh, my fine boys, what will become of me? All alone and alone, you'll be 7 long years a bird in a tree, down by a greenwood side, you'll be 7 years more a tongue in a bell, all alone and alone, and you'll be 7 long years a porter in hell, down by a greenwood side,